be a spike in this graph. People are going to look at the Trump admin, the Biden admin, and say, look, right when Biden gets in, boom, the wages drop and the inflation spikes. No. Take a look at 2017 and 2018. You had general wage growth. You had inflation teetering and going down quite a bit. This is pretty good. Take a look at Joe Biden. Well into 2021, entering 2022. Wages are fairly stagnant and slightly going up, but inflation is still skyrocketing. Certainly by now, if Donald Trump, if the inflation spike was caused by a 6 month to a year lag due to Donald Trump's actions, then certainly now, a year and a half into Biden, something could have changed to improve this. No. That, my friends, is evidence. No matter how you cut it, it is Joe Biden doing this. I am sick of these narratives where they're like, it's not Joe Biden's fault it's happening, it's this, that, or otherwise. Let's say it again. If Donald Trump oversaw the pandemic, and from April, with an 8-month period, let's say 9 months until Joe Biden's inaugurated, and we had a major increase in wages, and inflation dropped down and never reached back up where it was, where was the recoiling effect of all these policies from the Trump administration to make things worse? Oh, you want to argue it's there in April of 2021? Then Joe Biden has had 1 year and 2 months to correct it, and he has not. Certainly by now, when Biden got in, he could have enacted policies to revert what Trump had done. No. The fact is, Joe Biden has had a year and a half and has not done anything to make it better. In fact, inflation is still just getting worse. So, I said bring us back to 2019. And the only person who can do that is Donald Trump. Maybe Ron DeSantis, or maybe anyone but Joe Biden. But that's what needs to happen. Take a look at this from Daily Caller. Consumer prices reaches the highest rates in 4 decades. So this is the Consumer Price Index, 8.6. This is the inflation numbers. The highest rate in decades. Here we go. You ready for it? Truckers concerned over possibility of diesel fuel shortage that could impact supply chain. May 12, 2022. Here we go. Time magazine. Inflation is going to get worse. Blame a lack of diesel. May 31st. Somebody super chatted us on Timcast IRL the other night. They said, Tim, where are you hearing there's going to be a diesel shortage? I'm not hearing any of that. And I'm like, well, I'm hearing it from the media. I don't know. Maybe they're wrong. Look at this. Diesel prices at $6.79 on May 2nd in San Rafael, California. Yeah, California always has high gas prices, that we know. Let me stress it again, my friends. This is biblical in terms of what's to come for Democrats. I think my mistake in 2018 was that I thought the culture war mattered more. It mattered to me. But I'm a young person who matters to old people. They don't know what we're talking about. We had on a bummer. One of our guests brought their mom, and she didn't know anything about this. You know, we mentioned feminists are pro-war, and she went, "No, they aren't." And we said, "Yeah, they are." To put it more specifically and get at the nuance, who is more likely to be a feminist? A person in a MAGA hat or a person in a pink pussy hat? Yeah, the person in the pink hat, right? Of course. They're probably all feminists. Feminists, in fact, that's what the hat's for. And now most of those people, who do you think is going to support war in Ukraine? That's right, the people with those pink hats, not the red ones. And there it is. Feminists now are overwhelmingly the ones that are waving Ukrainian flags and supporting the war effort in Ukraine. And they say, well, we're not pro-war, we oppose Russia's invasion. Yeah. You're supporting the U.S., building weapons and sending them overseas to the tune of $60 or so billion. That's the point, right? Some people might say, we were never pro-war in Afghanistan. We were just anti-terrorist. Shut up. You support the war, you support the war. I don't care for what reason or what you think it is. You're giving money and supporting the war. Just say you are. I don't see what the problem is. Do you want to support the Ukrainians' war effort? You are pro-war. I know. They'll say, that's not fair. We don't want the war to be happening. No, I know. My attitude is, the war is happening. We shouldn't be involved. I oppose U.S. involvement in that war. That's feminists. Boomers do not realize what's going on. So in 2018, I saw these culture war issues, and I was like, I don't know how anyone can stand for this. Boy, was I wrong. It's the economy, stupid. Right now, you've got boomers and millennials pulling out their pockets and being like, I can't buy gas. So what are they going to do? Well, they're going to be quite angry. It's not about diesel for them. Gas prices hit $5 national average after rapid rise. This is from yesterday. Let me jump over to the AAA gas prices. This is again apocalyptic. The current average as of today is $4.98.6. That is to say, you round up that fraction of a cent, you're getting $4.99. Basically $5. But sooner or later, we're going to see it jump to that $5 average. In California, the prices are between $5.20 and $6.40. It's amazing. They're the lowest in Texas in the South. $4.43 to $4.65. Here in West Virginia, we're looking at $4.82 to $5. Oh, man. I've had friends send me photos after they filled up their gas tank, and I'm just like, dude. That means for us here at Thinkcast. I run a business. I gotta make sure my employees can afford gas. So we've got to make sure that we're giving raises when and how we can. That's important. That means we need to grow the business. This is a scary thing. If we get a recession, let me put it this way. That first month of the pandemic,